Salutations, I'm back for another video. And in this presentation, I want to talk about something very important and something very intriguing, for the young people, who are watching this channel. I want to talk about how I feel about jobs and the rat race and the matrix, living in the everyday world, working, clocking in and things like that. Robotic civilization, as I would like to call it, but I'm going to be giving y'all some advice on how I feel you can take advantage of this and use it to your benefit, use it to your advantage. This video is really going to most likely resonate and gravitate towards the younger people, who are 18 to 25. That's kind of a sweet spot, of the age group, So if you're 18 to 25, most likely you're in school or in college or trying to figure out yourself, trying to find yourself as a human being, or you're working a job. But me, I'm 19 years old and I'm working a job. I'm employed right now. And something in my eye. I'm working a job right now. And here's the thing that I feel about my job. I don't feel like my job is a bad job, but it's not something that I can live off of. If I was 25 years old, this job would not be acceptable at all. And that's the thing about taking advantage. That's why I want to hone in on that keyword, advantage. I'm young right now. I'm 19. I don't pay a lot of bills. I pay a couple bills, but I don't pay a lot. I have, the time. I have the freedom to save almost literally as much money as I want to. And by the time I'm 25, I want to stop working completely. I don't want to work till I'm 50. I don't want to be, in that program indoctrinated state of mind that a lot of other people are in. Oh, work till you're 50. You get to retire when you're 50. Nope. I'm not working till I'm 50, and I'm not doing it. I'm only working till I'm 25. That's a promise. I will not have a job past 25 years old. You know what I'm saying? Because I strategically planned out the blueprint of how I'm already going to attack my goals, how I'm already gonna move through this life. A lot of people might think I'm peculiar, but I don't really care. I'm trying to surround myself with more like-minded people. I really want to surround myself with millionaires and billionaires. I don't want to surround myself with people who are around my area. That's why I make critical topic videos like I do, because I don't want to be around this environment. I don't want to be around the urban hood areas anymore. I don't want to be, I'm not really smack dead in the hood, but I'm still around a lot of people who think in that way. I don't want to be around this negativity. That's why I want to surround myself with more higher up people, man. Because when you surround yourself with a certain type of energy, that energy will rub off on you and you will start to get a lot of important wisdom. And you will actually adopt that mindset that a lot of other people have if you choose to give your energy to those people in a negative way or either a positive way. And I want to do it the positive way, actually, because I want to start a business, not like other people who are my skin color and want to do a lot of negative things out here. They want to just scam and sell dope and do things like that. I'm with none of that. I'm not about that life. I'm about the life of trying to become a millionaire. I'm about the life of trying to, up my spiritual energy, every single day. Trying to become a model, doing things, just trying to attack my goals. I'm not going to say too much about my goals because I don't want to display too much information, because I like to keep things to myself. But I'm just telling y'all, I have goals and I plan on, getting to them. But the only way I can get to them if I gain an acceptable amount of capital. I'm going to tell y'all that again. The only way I can get to my goals and the only way I can run a business or do things that I want to do, invest into my career, invest into the equipment and things that I need to start my career, I need to have an acceptable amount of capital saved from the job that I'm working, from the source of income that I'm temporarily working with. You know what I'm saying? And that would be a job. I'm working a job temporarily. I'm only working a job for another 4 or 5 years and then I'm quitting. I'm quitting once I get to the acceptable amount of capital that I want to get to, that I plan to get to, that I know I'm going to get to, because I have a savings plan. I wrote all this down. It's kind of like a blueprint. I have a whole plan written out of how I'm going to save my money, how I'm going to save these checks, what things I'm going to buy, setting my money aside for bills and setting my money aside for necessities that I need, such as food and things like that. And the rest of the money is getting saved. If I save up If I'm doing really good for a few months and I save up, I'm gonna go ahead and get me a belt, go ahead and get me a nice watch or some jewelry or some more designer shoes and things like that. You know, once you can afford things, if you can't buy something 3 times over, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it really comes down to weighing out the pros and cons. Do I really need this or do I really want it? It's really simplistic when you think about it. You know, it really is, but a lot of people make it hard on themselves because of the being a product of their environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people are surrounded by a lot of parents and a lot of friends and a lot of aunties, uncles, whatever, a lot of adults that are in your life, they live paycheck to paycheck. They live paycheck to paycheck. And I understand that people got to pay bills and things, but if you were to have this mind, if you were to take advantage of the knowledge, if you were to take advantage of the resources that are around you, if you was to take advantage of the job and save, you know, correctly when you were young, you would not be in the position that you are when you you would not be in a bad position when you turn 40 years old. You know, when you turn 30, getting loans, being in debt. You know, I'm already ahead of the game. I'm already ahead of the curve. I know these things can possibly happen, so I'm preparing myself for these things not to happen to me. You know, I don't want that stuff to happen to me. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to be getting loans every single week, paying back loans and keeping up with the rat race, living paycheck to pay. I don't want to do that. I've seen people do that. I'm not going to do that. I've planned out a whole different blueprint. You know, I've manifested a lot of stuff. I've meditated. I have a good amount of money saved. I've only been working. I'm telling y'all, man, things are in the works. Things are happening behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. But I only give y'all a certain amount of information on this video because I don't want to display too much information. But at the end of the day, I will make sure y'all good. I'm going to give y'all tips. You need to gain an acceptable amount of capital. You cannot start a business if you don't have the correct amount of money put aside. If you don't have, not even just about money, the assets, the people that you surround yourself with, you know, the type of information that you're consuming on a daily basis, the music that you listen to, all of this stuff can disturb your spirit. You know, all of these things can disturb your spirit. And rappers, it really teaches you to be broke. You know, even though these rappers are advanced with, they're given a certain amount of money when they sign a deal, they're living like they're broke. Because a lot of rich people out here, they're strategic. You know, they don't buy materialistic things to impress people. That's why you oftentimes hear the saying, rich people, broke people are like rich people, and then rich people are like broke people. You know, I think they like rich people dress like broke people, and broke people dress like rich people. That's most likely how the cookie crumbles. You know, more than likely. You know, a lot of these rappers, you know, they're glorifying jewelry, they're glorifying cars, and a lot of people, they chase that lifestyle. But you have to understand that a lot of people weren't cut from the same cloth. And it's going to take a lot of work. Sometimes it takes a lot of work for you to get to that level. But once I get to that level, I'm going to buy me some nice things, but I'm not going to splurge on things and just go broke. Because a lot of these rappers, they don't have as much money as you think. Some of them are in debt. Some of them are struggling. I'm telling you, man, this label stuff is not what you think. This music industry is not what you think. But I'm not going to touch too much on that. I want to stay on track here. You know, take advantage of your job. You know, surround yourself with the right energy. You know, do the correct amount of research. You know, meditate. You know, manifest. You can't manifest without putting in the work. So yeah, you have to work that job for a few years to get to a certain amount of money and have a certain foundation that is instilled under you, that is built under you. You know, have a certain amount of assets and have a certain amount of people in your contacts who are, you know, very successful people to talk to and get tips from and to learn from. Do an online course, things of that nature. You know, to get out of the rat race. Because, you know, if you're anything like me, you don't want to be working for the rest of your life. You don't want to be working for 20, 30 years. I want to be my own boss. You know, I want to be my own leader. You know, I am a leader. I want to be my own leader. I want to lead myself. You know, I don't want to follow people. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower, you know. So, yeah, I don't want to drag this video out too long. We got 10 minutes coming up here pretty soon. So I don't want to drag this out too long. But thank y'all for watching, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, support the channel, man. Come up with way more videos in the future. follow me on Instagram. You know, if you want to see my pictures, my fashion pictures for my modeling, Isaiah _Harton. You know, thank y'all for watching, man. I'm out.